when people ask me about the genre of my music. I say that, well, I play with jazz musicians, but it's not really jazz, which is probably not the marketing zinger of the year. But, you know, I call it urban folk. I describe that as like, it's folk in terms of the songs are about something, and they search for community. They look at questions of values. They look at real life. The process is very connected to the content of the music itself, because it's about it's sort of coming out of this time of being what I call being in the baby cave. It's been 7 years since I've done an album of my own tunes. The last few have been covers albums. So wanted to mix it up a little bit from the previous processes and have an outside producer who wasn't in our core.
We might benefit from just taking a listen.
Yes.
I'm the objective ear, as opposed to the person who's written the material, toured the material, played the material endlessly, and hopefully my opinion is, you know, brings in an opportunity for change and for, you know, an exploration of the tunes in a different way. Because I think there's plenty to choose from. I mean, I think we could put one together even from just those 2 takes alone.
Yeah, I just thought maybe the beginning of this one was better than 12.
Stephan Crump, who is we've been married for going on 14 years, and he's been my biggest booster. I've been playing with these guys in different combinations, without Stephan. But yeah, his Rosetta Trio is Jamie Foxx on guitar and Liberty Ellman on guitar. And so then to add Dan Rieser to the mix on the drums, you know, it means that a lot of the question marks are already answered. Then the challenge is, okay, everybody's comfortable. How do we not get into complacent zone of, you know, just sort of just doing what we always did? And that's where, you know, Killen comes in, because he shakes things up. He's interested in doing things a little differently and taking risks. So a lot of like small but very significant changes to the forms of songs. You know, why don't we take this feel that's here in the bridge and move it also. It's so fleeting there. Let's move it to the outro.
Okay, another way of looking at it is we could switch it around. If that, you know, having Jen be the, you know, the final footnote, maybe coming out of that chorus, we go into the jam, and then we just move the footnote to the end. Instead of, you know, because almost like there's 2 footnotes now. There's the one that you're feeling, and there's the one that now Jen is feeling.
Oh, right. Okay,
You know what I mean?
so we go right to the outro.
So we go instrumental, chorus, go to the jam, back to jam, and let her finish it with a vocal so that it actually has that.
And then maybe in that case we could abbreviate the jam.
Yeah, the jam doesn't need to be
half as long.
Half of 16 bars. You know?
Yeah.
So then
let's get right to it.
Let's get right to it.
Yeah.
Just go straight
rock
in.
It out.
Rock it out.
16. Boom.
Boom.
She is insatiable. She is insatiable. She is